Welcome to the Tupy Show, where the laughs and giggles grow. Goofy vibes and fun on tap. Buckle up, it's time to clap. Oh, Tupy, here we go. Spreading smiles like whoa, whoa, whoa. Grab your ears and take a seat. This is where the fun worlds meet. Welcome to the Tupy Show, where the laughs and giggles grow. Goofy vibes and fun on tap. Buckle up.
Oh, welcome back, you silly fuckers. All right, let's go ahead and get her kicked off here. What do we have in the world today?
We've had a
Jesus.
little bit of a...
Oh, here, let me flick that out there.
Got some doozies.
Oh, shit, fire!
Got a lot of doozies happening in the past 24 hours. I'm not gonna start off. Everybody's gonna think we're gonna start off with the big news. I'm not gonna start off with that yet.
We're going to talk about my hemorrhoid flare-up.
Yeah.
And what a doozy.
Yeah, it was pretty bad this time.
Yeah, it was like sitting on like a softball. I mean, it was such a large hemorrhoid. I mean, you saw it.
Yeah, it was like a baby's head.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was yeah, wow. What a doozy.
9/11 anniversary. Today is the 24th anniversary of the September 11th attacks. Memorial events are being held nationwide. Survivors and first responders are calling for more federal funding for health programs that are facing shortfalls. 9/11. Today's the anniversary. It's crazy because I was watching a little bit of it, and I think this is the only time I've kind of teared up and cried when Trump talked. But he was reading off what people were saying to their family members, like the people that called, and like he was like, oh, Robert called his wife while in the air and told her how much he loved her and all this stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, I started getting teary-eyed. I don't think I'll ever not be teary-eyed from that. Like, that's...
Yeah, that I think that to me is like one of the things that I think that hits me the hardest, is thinking that about those like last moments that those people have, that they get the chance to kind of call and actually get to say something.
But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like the people that got to, it's like call and say that one last thing is amazing. It sucks for the people that couldn't, though, you know, and it's like I just love that we can remember it though every year. It doesn't seem like there's been a year that you don't think about it, which is amazing. You know, it's like those people deserve that, if anything, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
They didn't ask for that.
Yeah, because what was it we were talking about the other day? Like, yeah, we were talking to each other about if you had to have the choice, are you fucking jumping out of the building or are you running towards the fire? Think about that one.
Yeah.
That is a crazy thought.
Yeah, because it sparked the debate. We were talking about how your body goes into like a heart attack, and then I looked it up, and that's not always the case. Your body, you are like alive, falling in the air, and that's scary. Both of them are like, would you rather fall out of a window or would you rather run and burn in a fire? I don't.
I'm going fire, baby. Guess what? Like the great Buffalo and this motherfucking podcast and life itself. Fucking sometimes Buffalo. You just gotta fucking run through the storm, you know?
Yeah. What else we got? U.S. foreign policy and trade moves. Ooh, this sounds interesting. Not really. Trump is pushing the Europe to impose tariffs on India and China as part of broader strategy to pressure Russia over Ukraine. Meanwhile, sanctions are being applied to groups accused of aiding militant organizations like Yemen's Houthis. I don't even know what that is. Ooh, where did it go? Oh, there we go. It skipped it. Political violence. So this is the big one. Conservative activist Charlie Kirk was shot during a Utah University event. President Trump ordered flags flown at half-mast. The incident is sparking renewed conversations about the risks of political violence. If anybody saw the video of this poor man getting shot in the neck. I'm so sorry. But it was so quick, I didn't even realize what I was watching until it happened. And then I was just, it was awful. I think if you know that person did not expect that. It's not that's their fault. But the fact that you went above and posted it somewhere, and it's not just one person. There were several, it's just like, I just could not do that. His kids could possibly see that when they get older. And it's just like, how awful is that?
Yeah, and that's like the last memory. Like
Right.
you don't like. I just don't. I don't get why the fuck. Like I know. Like we never wanted to. I never wanted to do this. Put myself in front of a camera. I can't imagine you did. And luckily, you just like me a lot. But it's like, God, I totally forgot where I was going with this now. Shit, ADHD'd it.
When when it's meant to be private. It shouldn't be.
Yeah, like I don't think you should fucking share every little bits and pieces, and that's why, the point of Life Cap is just to kind of get people more in tune with their own self.
Yeah.
Save all that shit for when you're fucking dead.
Right.
That's how it's set up.
Yeah.
I mean, not everybody, I don't know. It's like the whole point of Life Cap to me is kind of getting people less, social media and more with themselves.
Yeah. Right.
Because that's kind of like one of those things too. It's like you have all those people that, they go on podcasts or go on shit and they go, if I could just help one person, right?
Right.
Well, I don't like that saying. I find it kind of bullshit, to be honest. And I think how it really needs to go is you need to fucking help yourself and just others will follow.
Yeah. So you can't really help anybody until you help yourself anyways. Like,
Yeah.
people see you do it, so then maybe they want to do it.
Yeah, it's like it almost puts like that little bit of encouragement in other people, It's like, oh, well, if that motherfucker,
Right.
then before you know it, you're just doing shit together and it's fucking great.
Right. That guy can get off heroin and crack, and I can too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, like it's like, oh, you got people say that shit all the time where they're like, oh, I don't know how you do it. I don't know about this. Or, well, motherfuckers, guess what? This is all, you get to watch it all. I don't know
Right.
any of this shit. Drive fucking cranes, forklifts, fucking, all that shit.
Yeah.
Bulldozers, all of it. Like,
Right.
what the fuck?
Yeah. Yep. Just takes that one person though to get everybody else going too. So, tech update: Windows 11 security release. Woo! Microsoft rolled out a September 2025 security update for Windows 11. That's exciting. That's
Holy
real.
shit, mark your fucking calendars.
Yeah.
My goodness.
That's a good one. That's definitely newsworthy.
What a doozy.
Some of these I didn't read all the way until I'm like reading now, and I'm like, really?
We're doing this episode is gonna be a little bit of an onboarding trial run. I don't know how you even describe it. We have a new team member that has joined the Tupy Studios production.
Are you talking about me?
No, Tyler.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm like, I've been here the whole time.
Day one, A1 since day one, baby.
Natural disasters in Tokyo. I didn't hear about this. Heavy rains in Tokyo cause widespread flooding, power outages, disrupting transport and daily life. I didn't even hear. That says Wikipedia. Let's even see if that's
fake news.
Probably. Don't believe that. I don't even know. You know what's not, and I'm just gonna look this up. What's not on here is the school shooting from yesterday, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of an oddball there. I found that out from Mini Blaze on Twitch. Go check that guy out. Hell of a nice guy.
Yeah, he is. I've heard him. He seems really nice.
He's a funny fucker too. He cracks me the fuck up.
Teen dead after shooting 2 others and himself at suburban Denver High School. Um, the gunfire rang out at Evergreen High School about 30 miles west of Denver. Excuse me. Authorities said the suspected shooter is thought to be a student at the school. He didn't kill himself. Is he still alive? I guess I haven't read
Oh
into
yeah, I
it.
don't know.
A teenager who shot 2 fellow students before turning the gun on himself at a high school in the foothills of suburban Denver has died. The male suspect responsible for the shootings at Evergreen today has died from self-inflicted injuries. Of course he did, because they are a pussy. It absolutely drives me nuts when I hear that, because that is the easy way out. Why didn't you
Yeah.
just do that to begin with instead
Yeah,
of killing
and
other people?
okay, okay. Good thing we can roll this into that. Yeah, because we talked about that too the other day. And based off of my past experiences with my father taking his own life, I feel that if you are going to rearrange your day about, if you wake up and all of a sudden you're like, hey, I'm going to go shoot up a school, mall, or some
Yeah.
random guy in a fucking tent, no, like, what
Right.
the fuck? If you wake up and that's your first fucking idea, you're like, today's the day. I highly suggest once you leave that house, you just fucking put the bullet in your own
Yeah.
fucking head.
Yeah.
That I think that's the right move.
It is.
And I'm sure a million people will be offended. Oh, you should probably get once he leaves the house, you should have him seek medical treatment. You should put him in a fucking sweater vest and tell him the Lord loves him and all that horse shit. Well, motherfucker, the goddamn world don't fucking work like that.
No.
This is the real shit.
Yeah.
We put this all together, so guess what? We get to say whatever the fuck we want now, don't we?
Yep.
That's kind of how this works. So I think that's the best move, because that's bullshit.
Yeah.
That guy shouldn't have fucking got hit in the
No.
clobber in the goddamn throat and had that shit all posted on the goddamn internet.
Yeah. No, there's a difference between people that do kill themselves. There's a difference between that and somebody that goes and kills people and then kills himself. That is so just selfish of them to do that. Like, you what and especially the bunch of kids that had nothing to do with maybe your mental health. It's just like, that just makes me so irate I hate it, because it's like, I would rather watch that person have to sit on a stand and face all the parents and the people that they killed and have them just jump down their throat. I would rather watch that and then have them rot in prison the rest of their life.
And I wonder too, would it do any good? Because if you've already got it in your mind that you're going to go take these people's lives or these fucking kids' lives or any bullshit like that, would you have any regret at all? Would you even give a shit? Would that even register? I don't know.
I don't think some of them, no, I don't think a lot of them do. I don't think any, I mean, I'm sure there's been some that have a regret, and that maybe that's why they don't want to live, because they don't want to live with that regret, because they have realized that they actually did it, and they're like, oh my gosh, I actually went through with it. Maybe in a piece of their mind before they do it, it has to be like, am I really doing this right now? Like, am I really? And then they're like, oh my God, I did do it, and you can't take it back. So it's like, I'm sure that probably has something to do with it, but
yeah,
I hate it. I hate hearing that. And it's been like the past few days. It's like, it's just getting worse. Our world is just imploding.
Yeah, and it's like, is this shit happening in fucking China and all these other places? Are they having school shootings and all this dumb bullshit? While I'm on this subject and it's fresh in my mind, I am gonna put 20 minutes. Okay. I think here within the next few days, after September 11th here, this is Thursday. Mm-hmm. I think here within the next few weeks, we will see a riot of some sorts pop off. Somewhere in America, there will be another big riot of something, because what was it on Pierce Morgan? They were talking about the white chick that got stabbed in the neck by a black dude on a subway.
Yes, I did not. There's a video of that too, but I think that was a surveillance in the bus, I think. I don't know, but I heard there's a picture of this poor girl, and I don't know if it was right before or after it, but she is so scared because she's sitting in the chair and it's like right there, and she like looks up and this person behind her is coming to stab her and she dies. Nobody even fucking helps her.
Oh my God.
She
Jesus
bleeds
Christ.
out on the bus. Yeah. I'm like, that was
Fuck.
that. Thank you for bringing that up, because that was one other one I totally forgot. Like, that happened too. And it's just like, that is, yeah, I should bring up the picture of her. Her name was,
Like, you can't even go sit on a fucking bus or a subway, wherever the
No.
fuck she was. Who gives a shit? But the other thing that I found was funny is Pierce Morgan had on. They started bringing race into it.
I know.
Like,
I know.
like what the fuck? Is that how this shit goes?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on who's reporting it. You know?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy shit. It's crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like, blows my fucking mind.
It
Blows
is.
my.
Same here. I know. I don't even know how to explain it.
Oh, and then on top of it, the one where they're starting to look. They think they found the shooter of.
They found the gun, apparently, that Charlie Kirk guy.
Oh yeah.
They
Okay.
found the gun.
They found the gun.
Before I go anywhere else, I pulled up a map. School shootings by country, 2025.
Wow, that's a lot of black there, Carli. Jesus Christ.
19 countries with the most school shootings, total incidents. January 29, 2009 to...
Holy shit.
What is this? School shootings by country, 2025. Okay, so United States, 288 just this year. Canada, 2. Russia, 1. Turkey, 1. Brazil, 2.
I'm gonna flip this and make this one bigger.
China,
that needs to be
1.
seen.
China, 1.
That needs to be seen in big format.
Russia. Look how big Russia is compared to us. Yes, they don't have as many like schools and all that, blah blah blah. But look at that. 288 compared to 1 in Russia. That is 4 times as big as we are.
Something has gone terribly fucking wrong, and it's called the fucking internet.
Yeah, and
It's
look,
called the internet and people being fucking stupid and alone.
Afghanistan, 3. Pakistan, 4.
And didn't we hear on the Tupy Show just a video with the Christmas list guy, a video of him in Afghanistan, and they had just piles of guns all over.
Yeah. They did. They had, it was just...
What was it, honey? Probably episode 31, 30... Oh, who gives a shit? Go watch them all.
Yeah, it was nuts, the amount of guns that they have. Like, we have a lot of guns. Yeah, we do. But obviously, they're not shooting up schools.
Yeah, and here's my fucking childhood PTSD working hard, where I'm premeditating all the bullshit people think in their heads while they watch these for roughly about 10 to 20 seconds, and then fucking try to make up random bullshit, I guess. I don't know how the fuck that works. But, I forgot where I was going. Help me out, honey. Help me out. Where was that? Feed me something. Feed me.
Shit. I can't forget. No, get out.
Oh, two things at once. Two things at once.
I
Fuck,
can't
feed
remember.
me.
No.
Feed me the beast.
I can't remember. This guy.
What were we talking about?
I can't
Oh,
remember.
the school shootings.
Yeah.
Afghanistan.
Yeah. And
Uh,
how many guns, and then something, and then I forgot. I got distracted by the dogs. We have a very clumsy Doberman, and
thousands of dollars worth of camera equipment all over and cords. Terrible fucking idea.
No. Yeah, I can't remember where you're going with this.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Just go watch all the fucking episodes.
Yeah. So this is the video of the girl that was stabbed. So it's this person here in red that did it. I don't think this will show any of it. I think it's just going to show before.
Yeah.
So that's him. And then, where is she? It doesn't even show. So this is the girl, though. Yeah. So this was the girl. 34. The suspect, 34-year-old DeCarlos Brown.
She was 34.
That was the suspect. She's younger than that.
So it was a woman that stabbed her?
No. So the guy the black guy, he stabbed her.
Okay.
He killed her.
Who's 34?
The guy that killed her.
She's like 20-something, right?
Yeah, she is. Why won't it just show me where her name is?
Yeah, because it's so full of fucking ads.
Yeah.
All those fucking bullshit ads. Just more ads.
Her name's Irina Zarutska. Survived in Ukraine in a bomb shelter. I don't know. I guess she was like a refugee of some sort. It's just the pic. I wish I could just find the picture of it, but CNN, you suck. Freaking just full of ads. But
absolutely, I love that shit.
If you haven't, I haven't watched the video. I'm not gonna watch the video. The Charlie Kirk one was enough for me.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, I'm sure I've seen a white lady get stabbed by a black man before, but like, Jesus Christ. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Just sitting there and all of a sudden this fucking... I mean, I can't imagine he was sober.
I don't know. They're talking about mental health again, blah, blah, blah. And she was just sitting there. She had no idea. That's the thing. He came up behind her and just started stabbing her. She had no clue. She was just minding her own business.
And nobody, like, how long of a fucking delay? Like, was he like 10 people away with a knife like this?
He was right behind her. Sitting behind her in the chair. So, like, she's here. He was right there.
Damn.
And just got up behind her and started stabbing her.
Oh, fuck that shit. That's why the mob's got it fucking right, baby. Back up against the wall, motherfuckers. We gotta see. We gotta look around. Ain't no fuckery around here. Got my back to the wall.
That if you don't sit in the back on the bus now, I would.
Oh, better be careful with that language. Jesus Christ. Get people up in fucking arms. My God.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Fucking crazy shit.
So you can watch yourself and everybody coming at you if they are.
Like, listening to some of these, like, other like YouTube videos and shit, like, with some of those debates, like, that guy was on and stuff, it's like, this is how real people fucking talk. Like, this is how real people talk. We don't so, well, due to the intermittent climate change weather out there, I do believe that Snickle Fritz, I believe the temperature of the weather, the UV, sails away, come da la la. Like, what the fuck? That's not how people talk.
No.
Not how people talk. I might swear just a touch more than your average person, and I am aware.
Just a little bit.
Just slightly above average. I think the one short, I did have somebody reach out, and they said there was about 22 fucks, and I do appreciate the count.
So many.
Because I debated on, actually, the one day I was going to put, like, a little ticker.
You should. Sometime. Yeah. And actually, in one video, you should just be like, fucks counter. And then at the end, it's just, doop, doop, just keeps going up.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For
That'd
sure.
be good.
Yeah, like a little red dot.
Yeah.
A little bouncing ball of fuckery. All right, what else we got? Go to that basketball thing. Then we'll wrap it up here. We're at 30 minutes. Yeah. Read the top where he sent, it's like the team names.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forward you his message too.
I'll add this to but this is the 2025 college football all name team. These are actual names from actual schools playing college football this year. General Booty. Tommy Running Rabbit. DeColdis Crawford. DeRealist Clark. Oh, I can't even say that one. Rocky Beards.
Little racy or what? What do we got? Oh,
Luke Nigge. Man.
Huh. Okay.
King Large. Haynes Hammer?
Haynes Hammer. I like that one. That's a fun one. That's got to be a porn name.
Jaden Muskrat. Hank Fuchs. That's fine. Sir Kanye Venable?
This cannot be real.
Bert Auburn. Demon Clowney. Blazin' Long Wong. Wait.
Blazin' Long Wong. That's a good
Lano
one.
Wong. Not Long Wong. Legend Journey. Noah Can't say that one either. Memorable factor. Chief Borders. Grant Bierman.
Grant Bierman. That's a good.
Pig Cage. Dude Person.
All right.
That one would be mine. Dude Person.
Dude person.
De-Icy Hopkins. Mobility. And it's spelled Mohbility. So like
Oh my God.
mobility. Gunnar Trout and Jack Carson Wentz.
Wow. What? What?
I don't know.
Huh.
That's funny.
Those are some interesting college names, and I feel like that sounds about where the world's headed. Yeah, that sounds about right where the world's headed. Those college names line up fucking perfect. What's the next college team name? Ass Hat? Is that one?
It might as well be. Like,
What was it? What the subtitle thing fuck up that one day? The Jiminy. Oh yeah, Jiminy Pickett.
Yeah.
When I said fucking Jimmy's picking his nose.
yeah. Jiminy Pickett.
All right. We'll wrap it up there for this afternoon's session with Tupy and Carli on the Tupy Show. Filling you in with the world's fuckery live and coming in you hot and fast, just how your mother likes it.
Ah.
Yep. All right. Never hold back. Till next time, Carli.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
No fucking around, people.
No fucking.
No more fucking around out there. Quit fucking up America.
Stop the fucking.
All right? Stop the fuckery.
Stop shooting people.
Stop shooting people. Stop doing all that bullshit. Go fishing.
Yeah.
Smoke a little rock. Start there. Just don't shoot people.
Or just smoke a little weed.
That too. Smoke a little hemp flower. Little CBD action. Get you nice and medicated. Go on a fucking walk. Go on a jog. Flip off your neighbor.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just-
Whatever makes you happy. Don't go shoot up some fucking schools and do all that other dumb shit. Don't stab anybody on a motherfucking subway. And if you're going to do that, stab yourself probably right in the dick. All right. Till next time. See you later, fuckers. Bye now.